Tell me about the goal, because it swerved a lot. Did you see the keeper favouring one side and go for the other, or what was he thinking?
Just when I'm that far out, it's all about, for me, it's technique and connecting right, and that's what I wanted to do with the ball, get the movement, and I'd have a chance going in, and luckily it went in for me. So no, it was nice to contribute again to the team, because I've missed that feeling for being out for so long. But like I say, for me, I'm more disappointed about not winning the game today.
One more game left at Goodison. How important that you finish on a high?
Oh yeah, definitely. We wanted to finish on high with two wins. That was our goal, and like I say, we didn't get the job done today, and now it makes the last one against Southampton even more important.
Crucially, how are you bearing up? Have you come through it okay?
Yeah, I've come through it okay. A bit tired towards the end, but no, I'm just happy that I'm fit and healthy again.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Thank you very much.
And they will play out their final home game ever at Goodison Park in 15 days' time against Southampton. So before we see Dwight McNeil's goal, let's see how Everton took the lead initially through better, Owen.
Yeah, to be fair, he's brilliant in the air. Does really well, link-up play. Hargreaves gets it out wide, Mikalenko. And then it just takes a little block. But I love this ball from Hargreaves. And credit Beto, he's always on the move. He knows exactly when that ball's going to come in. The height of it's perfect, but it's a brilliant header. Really is. The difference between him under David Moyes has been astonishing. He's been fantastic.
He's certainly got the best out of him at the minute.
Because he used the strength of the player. The Ipswich, that haven't really closed the player who's willing to cross. A great cross in, and Beto, that's what he does best. You've got the height, you've got the ability, just guide it into the goal, and it's the perfect start for Everton.
At this point, Everton were in total control, and they doubled their lead through the man we've just heard from. He was trying to explain, I suppose, the technique behind it. Who better to talk about than you two? I mean, this was some strike from Dwight McNeil.
Of course, and he talks about that every time he's got opportunity from a distance, he does fancy his chance, and he's got a great strike. He's scored many goals in his career through that distance, and today it was no exception. And it was a great strike, but I would question the goalkeeper. You know my view about it. I know he was moving one side, but you have to get a better position. Maybe the view, but it was a great strike.
Do you agree with Stiliyan, or is that a bit harsh?
I'm giving it to the player today. He hits it beautifully. He cuts across that. That's a fabulous strike from a good player. He's a good ball striker. He should score a bit more. I think he means this. He made a really good point. Because he's further out, he hits it with his laces, and it just dips away from the keeper. To be fair, I give that to the player. Keeper does. To be fair, keeper has no idea where it's going, right or left.
If that was a great goal, what about this then from Julio Enciso to pull it back to 2-1 just before half-time? Stiliyan.
I mean, this is what football about: quick, fast feet, and then when you've got that opportunity, you have to take a gamble. But when you have such a quality, you just take the chance. And this is a great goal. It's a great even the Everton players were looking and thinking, this is a great game.
Well, he did something against Manchester City on the final game of the season.
Yeah.
Manish, he's an incredible ball striker. Obviously, he's had a bit of injuries, hasn't played at Brighton, gone on loan to Ipswich. Hasn't really worked out for him, but there's a fantastic player in there, and he's a brilliant ball striker.
It's only a matter of time until he's in the first team at Brighton.
No, he will be, yeah. But obviously, I think they've got a lot of players in his position. He's done the right thing to go and play.
Yeah.
But he'll want to score more goals like that. Even Jordan Pickford, give him a high five. That's how good it was.
Yeah.
I think he deserved a high five from that goal.
But that wasn't over, of course, because Ipswich had time to get a second and complete the comeback. Before we see George Hurst's far post header, I'd like to get your take, actually, Stiliyan. Was there a foul in the build-up? A head injury on Nathan Patterson or not?
I don't think so. I think it was a bit soft. Obviously, you've got the linesman. The linesman is not flagging. He's not signalling at all. The referee, I think, is a good advantage. I don't think he's a dangerous player or something that we could really concern. Obviously, the linesman is closer. But again, here, another advantage as well. And this is just a great header. We talked about today about a great goal, but this is something, difficult goal for a striker.
And to be fair, Hutchinson does brilliantly. He's on his own out there, can't really come inside because they got numbers, goes on the outside, stands it up beautifully, and it's a really good goal. We've seen a lot of goals on crosses today, but I love that from Hutchinson. And you can't whip it because it will get blocked out, stands it up. And Hurst does great. To be fair, O'Brien should jump. I mean, he's 6'6". If he jumps, he wins it. But he gets twisted around. But I just thought it was a Fantastic ball.
Yeah, but as a striker, that, being in that position, you focus, you just wait for that ball, you get the jump, and you just wait, and the header was perfect.
Yeah.
Well done.
So it wasn't to be for Everton in their penultimate home game at Goodison. 15 days' time to take on Southampton. How special will that occasion be for them?
Yeah, one of the best stadiums, I think. One of the hardest games to go and play at Goodison. The fans, the games that they've seen over the years, the competitive spirit, you knew it was always going to be a game when you went there. So be a sad day, obviously, I think, for everyone, the memories. But they look forward to a brand new stadium. David Moyes, in his second time in charge there at a new stadium. It feels very fitting that he's going to be there to see Goodison off and into the new stadium.
Yeah.
Goodison
has a nice place in your heart, doesn't it?
Of course, yeah. Well, have you scored there?
No. I never got up the pitch.
Yeah. No, but it will be really emotional. I mean, It's a great club, great stadium, a very difficult place to go and play. So it'll be really emotional for the players, for the manager, and for the fans as well.
Absolutely.